Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I am going to be talking about investing Eid money. So we're coming to the end of Ramadan now where a lot of kids get Eid money. I don't remember getting a lot of Eid money when I was younger. I know things have sort of changed a lot recently. And, some of this money can really add up, a couple of quid here, maybe £10 here. I know some kids get £20 when they get a bit older. This can really add up. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about investing some of that money. And this is what I've done with my children. And, hopefully this is something that people will find beneficial out there. And this is simple Muslim money. So I want to welcome everyone here, which is all about simple halal investing and personal finance for Muslims. So just a quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Everything I say here is just my own opinion and it's for entertainment and information purposes. Okay, so why do we want to invest that money? Well, it's a good way to make use of that money, money that's been gifted to usually kids from family, especially if you've got a big family, some of these kids can end up with quite a bit of money. And it's a good way that I find to make that money grow and, just setting up those good habits. So it's really important to set up good investment habits, especially when you don't have as much money. And usually as people get further along in their careers, they end up earning more money. So it's really good to cultivate those habits from a really early age. So does this mean the kids will not spend any of their Eid money? Absolutely not. I'm not that cruel. It's good for people to enjoy money on Eid. Eid is a very special day. Everyone should be enjoying it and making the most of it, especially, if you've been fasting or, it's one of those times you get to spend with your family. But most of the time, like my older one, he would just spend the money on sweets and the money would just be gone just like that. And he loves all those kind of halal jelly sweets and things you could buy nowadays, or also likes all these kind of fizzy drinks and stuff like that. Like Prime, this drink is just like, I think Logan Paul and KSI set up. It's like ridiculously expensive in the UK. I don't know why that is. Like he wants to spend money on like random stuff like that. So, it's okay to spend money for a bit. And, I'm not saying for people not to spend any money. But, it's just about kind of trying to save some of it. And what I like to do as well is getting the kids involved. So get them involved, get them to understand what's going on, explain what I'm doing, and kind of make it like a little sort of cheeky financial lesson. So I know sometimes, if I sit down with my kids and when I say kid, I mean my older child really, trying to explain financial stuff to him. Sometimes, he's not that bothered, doesn't want to listen. So, every Eid I try and do that, try and kind of invest a little bit of money and I'll be trying to explain to him what I'm doing. Now, hopefully as years go by, he will kind of understand and it'll become a good thing for him. And another key thing is to do it regularly as well. So kind of make it a tradition, an Eid tradition. So when investing anyway, it's really good to invest kind of regularly. So Eid could be one of those times where you kind of do that, and and then you can kind of let that money compound. But so another good thing to do is that even though we are investing money during Eid, it's really important to just try and add some extra money as well throughout the month. So if you can set up a regular monthly, so every month you might put in maybe £10, and then Eid you might just supplement it with like quite a big amount. That's like a really good way to do it. And so the next thing you may be wondering, how do you set up these investments for Eid or set up investments for your kids? So usually in the UK, we have something called a junior ISA, a junior individual savings account. So this is a tax wrapper and you kind of have these all around the world. So you have them in the US, in the Australia, Canada, you name it, you have these. And in the UK, we have one specifically for kids called the Junior ISA. So it's really easy. You just go on to like an online platform. So the one I use a lot is AJ Bell. Just go on there and just set up a Junior ISA. And I've set this up for my youngest child, like since he was like 3 years old. So you can set it up from a really young age. And that's just the first step. The first step is to just open the account. You next need to do is actually put the Eid money in there or whatever money you want into there. And you can just transfer that money through your bank accounts. It's quite easy and straightforward to do. And then the next thing is once you've got the investment account set up, which is the first step, once you've got some money in there, you then need to pick some investments as well. So this is where I've been going on about what I do myself is Islamic index funds. So something I talk a lot about on this channel, probably sick of me hearing about that, but the one I mainly use is the HSBC Global Equity Index Fund, and there's one where it kind of reinvests your dividends. So I think that's the BC. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment, but yeah, that's the one I sort of invest in. And another key thing I want to say is to not kind of overanalyze. Like, just get started. You could always change things later on. So, if you're not too sure what's going on, this is a big lesson I wish I knew. And, I was just over analyzing. I was scared I was going to lose my money. I was scared this was going to happen, that was going to happen. But just get started. And, with kids, especially, they're so young, you could always adapt and change that kind of later on. And it's so important just to get started and to get the account set up, get everything in there. You're kind of building up good habits, and especially if you can get children involved as well, and help them understand what's going on. And then throughout the years, if you can see that progress as well, inshallah, the money will be kind of compounding and growing, and you'll be kind of building on your returns. That's going to be a fantastic lesson that you can give to your children, or to anyone, even if you do it for yourself, even set up your own ISA. And one thing I would definitely say is that throughout the years, you would definitely appreciate the fact that this has been set up. You've set up this junior ISA for your children. You're investing money into it regularly, Eid money, but also, I don't know, maybe birthday money or any other money from any other gifts or any other days. And also on top of that, if you can invest in like a regular, I don't know, £10 a month or something, that will really add up, especially if the kids are so young. If we can put these lessons to the kids so young, it is absolutely amazing. It's a fantastic thing that you can do for them, and a fantastic lesson you could put out there. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, as it really helps the algorithm. Assalamu alaikum.